Hi, my name is Natalia Huang, and I am the owner and founder of Natalia Huang Piano Studio. This is part 4, the last video series of What Are Piano Lessons All About? And today we're going to go ahead and talk about a couple of different things. What type of pianos you might want, and how much all of this costs. Now, um, because we do have 3 different locations, I do understand that our parents have different needs depending on which location they reside in. So if you are if you're an urban parent, right? If you're in our New York City location, a lot of times keyboard is the way to go for a while because space is restricted and keyboards are smaller to have at home. Now, we do ask our students that if you do get a keyboard, you want to think about upgrading because eventually you will have to upgrade. It does affect how you play, and it will affect also how you hear the sound later on as well. So with keyboards, let's take a quick look here. There's less money up front. I want to say in general, you can probably find something new for around between 5 to 700, like we have listed here. And those would usually last you a good couple of years before you feel that you might want to upgrade. And again, you do need to eventually think about upgrading because unless you've spent thousands on a keyboard, it probably won't last you that long. So just something to keep in mind. We do want you to go ahead and get something that's 88 keys and weighted. Weighted just means if you press into the keys, there's some resistance, closer to how a real piano, an acoustic piano feels. So, and 88 keys is full size because we don't want your child to say, "Mom, I run out of keys." So we want to make sure they have an entire keyboard to work with. When it comes to keyboards, I do tell parents to go with the more reputable brands that we all know. Yamaha is really a leader in keyboards, so they're always a good choice. A couple of other brands listed here would be Korg, Casio, Roland, even Kawai has some keyboards. I mean, there are just so many out there. Accessories are optional. You don't have to buy that bench that comes with it. You don't have to buy the stand that comes with it or the headphones or any of those things. As long as you find, let's say, a chair that's at the right height for your child, it could be any chair. If you place the keyboard on a stand that's at the right height, it could be any kind of table you might have around. So that will also cut your cost down. Now let's talk about an acoustic piano. If you're in the suburbs, sometimes we do have a little bit more room. So our students in Greenwich, Connecticut, as well as in Hacienda Heights in the Los Angeles area, we're in the suburbs. So they have more space, and parents a lot of times would opt for the acoustic piano right away. Now, yes, there is more money up front. And but keep in mind that once you purchase that, you probably will never have to upgrade unless your child gets to a point where they are thinking about going into music or they want to major in piano, right? So a little bit more cost up front, but it just is, you don't have to upgrade for the long run. I do want to say whenever you purchase pianos, you cannot purchase based on price. Okay, I've had parents that would purchase a very inexpensive piano and it's heartbreaking, but I would sometimes have to tell them it's really not a good piano and it won't last you very long at all. So one of the things when it comes to purchasing an acoustic piano is go to a reputable dealer because once you've purchased it, if there's something wrong, there's someone you can go back to. Um, I don't recommend buying it secondhand from a home unless you had a piano technician go check it out for you and they tell you it's a good buy. Okay, so but the secondhand pianos in a dealer, like from a reputable dealer, is totally fine. Okay. And the cost, I want to say, if you're purchasing just an upright piano, one of the ones that leans against the walls, Expect a used one, I want to say between 3 to 6,000 or so, and a brand new one, I want to say probably between 8 to 10, depending on the brand and things like that. Okay? Now, so how much do lessons cost? There is no national standard for how much lessons cost. It really depends on what areas you're in. But the thing that parents need to know is that just like buying a quality piano lessons often are not inexpensive. And that's because the instructors have spent years perfecting their skills, and they have a lot of knowledge under their belt. So with lessons, again, depending on what region you are in, the cost really would vary. But again, like I said, don't just go and pay $5 to the next door neighbor kid who's been playing 5 years. There's definitely a difference between a professional piano teacher and someone who's still learning. Okay, well, that concludes our video series here. I hope this gives you a better picture of what a piano parent should do. And if you have any questions, you're always welcome to email us, info@nataliahuangstudio.com. And until next time.